Y'all gotta believe in yourselves, man. If I could change, you can change. Anybody can change. But you gotta have a strong desire and a strong will to want to change, you know? It's like I say, like I tell you all the time, write down you some goals, write down some steps that you need to take to get to where it is that you're trying to go in life. If you working a job and your job is just enough to pay the bills and then you might have a little something left over, you're gonna have to start managing and budgeting your time. And you're gonna meaning like if you can get a product to sell or if it's something that you could do online that could bring you some money, then you need to start working on it. But if you can't, and you know you might have to do a little gig work, for instance. You know what I'm saying, DoorDash or drive Uber or something like that. I mean, if your car, if you got the type of vehicle to where you ain't putting that wear and tear on your vehicle, then hey, you need to get with it. You know what I'm saying? Because if we already in May, it's about to be June. Half the year finna be gone by, and a lot of people they still coming online playing. It's like the boy who cried wolf. You know, he telling you, "Oh, I'm messed up. I don't have the money." But then he got a stash somewhere hidden. You feel me? But then there came a time to where he really didn't have the money and he needed the money, and people was like, "Man, we're not gonna help you, man, because you keep playing." You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the type of energy that he was putting out there. You know, you can't keep putting out that type of energy and expecting somebody that want to help you or somebody that want to lend a helping hand and you know what I'm saying, come to your rescue, because this life is not a game. It's serious. And every day I get the opportunity just to see where I'm headed at in life, how I'm controlling my finances, how I'm managing my finances, how I'm budgeting my finances, where I see myself at. And I'm just saying for me, where I see myself at in the next 6 months. Am I going at the pace that I'm I've been anticipating? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I got more work to do. And that's just me uh talking to myself. And it's like just talking to you guys and just seeing what I see. People say, "Hey, I want to get in the gym. I want to work out. I want to lose weight." But you see them sit back at the couch on the couch watching their favorite YouTube channel or their favorite TikTok channel and just scrolling all day. You look up again, 3 hours done passed. Still ain't lost no weight. Done ate 2 or 3 times, ain't drunk no water. Like how you expect to lose the weight? You know, it's the same as with your finances. How you expect to go pull up in that new G wagon? Or how you expect to pull up in that, you know, that new whip? Or how you expect to go get that money to drop that down payment on your house? You know the cost of a house out here in Atlanta. You know the cost of houses right now. Houses costing 300,000 and up, 250. You feel me? 10% down, with 6% down, with 6%. But you still need to be able to show bank records, bank statements. You need to show job history, tax returns, and it's like I don't. People saying what they want, but if you don't got these documentation to show these people, you ain't gonna never reach success. You just gonna be talking. You just gonna be scrolling. You just gonna be in the crowd laughing. Y'all ain't tired of being in the crowd laughing, you know? And that's why I come in there. Like as far as like, yeah, I love to get on here and get a million views and do the gossip channel, but I don't got time to be gossiping about what nobody else got going on. Only thing I'm worried about is what Trust No got going on. You feel me? And what Trust No got going on is like, yo, I'm setting up something for my future. You feel me? For older age. Niggas getting old around here. You dig? And it's like people don't understand. You ain't gonna be young forever. You got more days behind you than you got in front of you. You feel me? That's a quote. I forgot where I heard it at, but man, that was a positive message that I heard, you know? And it's like people don't understand that you don't got that kind of time to be running around, strolling all day and playing games. You're gonna get out here if you want to start a business, you're gonna get a skill set, go ahead and enroll into the curriculum, get the certification, start working on starting your business and get out here and go get you some clients so you can start making you some money. You feel me? Because people don't understand that it take work to become successful, you know? And it's like we in a microwave society to whereas everybody want to be rich no later than Friday. You know, I'm gonna drop me a video and hopefully I go do 1 million views and you know that's my check. You gotta do 1 million views consistently. The money still gotta come in. You can get a one-time hit. Yeah, that's a blessing you get that one-time hit. But you gotta continuously do more hits. And then that way you take that money, invest that into your business, grow the business, let the money work for you. You see where I'm going with it? People don't understand the work that it take to be out here. And it's like, I don't understand how people they'll get online and start complaining about how their life is going. You want if your life ain't going the way you want it to go, you gotta get out here and make your life better. You feel me? In order to make your life better, you gotta start paying attention to the choices and the decisions that you're making and the choices and decisions that you're making to make your life better. You feel me? You need more money? Look, if you could do some gig work, some DoorDash or drive Uber or I don't know what kind of car you got. I don't know what type of vehicle you got. I don't know nothing about what's going on in your life, but you got to figure out a way that it's going to make sense for you to add this extra income to come in. If the job that you got, if that's not paying what you are desired to get paid, then you're gonna have to go get you a skill set or you're gonna have to maneuver your way in getting a better job. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't gonna blow up doing YouTube. There's so many content creators out here, and I just be checking, looking at the views and paying attention. But you don't know if people got kids. You don't know if people got families that they need to take care of. You don't know what a person's financial situation is. And it's like everybody want to be rich. Yeah, everybody want to be rich. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, is everybody gonna be rich? You feel me? Based off of their actions, based off of the energy that they putting out, based off of the information that you putting out there. My thing is I like to put out good energy so that way I can get my energy back. It come back to me. Stay humble, keep a positive mindset, give if I can show you something or I can give you some information, that's what I'm gonna do, But I ain't gonna get up here and lie to you and tell you I'm this and I'm doing this. Nah, I'm not. I don't know nothing about all that. Everything that I speak is speak based off of what I've been through, or maybe it's some information that I have that I can share. You know what I'm saying? That's the best. That's the best I could do. But as far as me getting up here lying and telling you I'm this and telling you I'm that, that's not gonna happen. And I don't got time to be reporting on the news and the tea. Like if I see something, if it makes sense, I get up here and I talk to y'all. Hey, I saw this on the YouTube the other day, but it's like I'm so focused on me winning in life. That's my main journey. You feel me? My main obstacle that I'm trying to knock out all the distractions and keep the type of mindset to where it's gonna get me to where I want to be at in life. You know what I'm saying? We getting older. You got more time behind you than you got in front of you. Don't nobody know what kind of time frame they got out here. Don't nobody know, anything can happen. A health issue, a health scare could kick in. You can walk outside, get hit by a car. Stuff happens. Life is life, and like they say, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm not sitting around waiting on life to life. I'm getting out here going after what it is that I want to do in life. And you got to be the same way. You got to get out here. You got to position yourself to win. You feel me? It ain't no shortcut to success. I'm starting to see these dudes. They get up here. They tell you they rich. They tell you they got this. They got that. They lie to you. Then next thing you know, 6-7 months later, they locked up. Why they locked up? Oh, such and such was scamming. Oh, such and such was using the credit card numbers. Such and such was. You feel me? That ain't the type of life that I want. You feel me? I don't want to walk outside and have to look over my shoulder. You feel me? You see people get gunned down, and people ain't playing about their money out here, man. You feel me? So it's best to get out here and figure you a way out to be able to get it on your own and get it without having to mess nobody over. Cause when you go out here and you messing people over, these people ain't playing, man. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you got to make a choice on where it is that you want to be in life. You got to make a choice and a decision on how you want your life to go. you got to make a choice and decision on where you see yourself in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next uh 3 years. You feel me? Because just talking about it and not putting action to it, y'all really wasting a lot of valuable, precious time. And stop playing with your lives, man. Because, like I said, it's May. When you look up again, it's gonna be November. And November, when you get around September, October, man, it seems like the months get shorter. You feel me? Still gotta pay bills. Still ain't saved up your emergency fund. You still ain't bought no stocks, you know? And it's like, when y'all gonna start taking this thing serious? You feel me? I start taking it serious a long time. And I understand what it takes out here to win. You feel me? You have to position yourself. But just doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, that ain't gonna get you to where you're trying to go at in life. But hey, I'm gonna get y'all some more content. You know, like I said, I be having a lot of stuff going on, man. I be working. If I ain't working, I'm at the gym. If I ain't at the gym, it's like I'm moving around. You feel me? I don't just spend my life online all day scrolling and, watching what everybody else got going on. I'm focused on what I got going on. You feel me? And building up my future. So it's your boy. I'm about to get up out of here. And y'all hit the like button. Y'all jump in the comment section. Y'all share the video. I'm out.